Before the morning knew my name, before the sun could learn my face, you were already standing there in the day I had not reached. I was still forming questions, still learning how to pray, but heaven moved in silence and answered me that way.
I walked into tomorrow and found your footsteps first. The ground beneath my wading was already immersed.
There is oil on my footsteps, grace on every mile. Before I lift my voice to you, you've been there all the while. I don't run ahead of mercy, I don't chase what you've begun. Before the morning knew my name, my future knew your love. In the spaces called delay, where the clock refused to move, you were shaping what I'd carry, not just rushing me through. You were God inside the pause, not absent, not asleep. You were teaching my heart what patience truly means.
I thought the silence was empty, but it was full of your breath. You were rewriting my steps. With every moment I felt led.
There is oil on my footsteps, grace on every mile. Before I lift my voice to you, you've been there all the while. I don't arrive alone anymore, I don't enter rooms the same. Before the morning knew my name, heaven already came. I didn't change my language to be heard by the sky. You understood my tears when I couldn't testify. My silence became a prayer, my silence had a sound. Heaven learned my language when words could not be found.
You were there, you were there before me. In my delay, on my path, you were there,
You were there before me. In my delay, on my path, you're my need. So I walk without rushing, I trust without proof. The God who met me early. Higher, higher than all. Before I take another breath, before my heart can speak again, I lift my eyes beyond the noise to where your throne has always been. Every breath you placed in me returns to you in praise. If I breathe, I owe you glory. If I live, I lift your name. I don't wait for perfect moments, I don't wait for golden days. Above every breath, we lift you higher than the words we say, higher than the crowns of men. You alone deserve the praise. Above every breath, we lift you. Above power, above fame, no crown compares to your throne. No name outranks your name. Kings may rise and kings may fall, crowns may shine and fade away, but you remain the same forever, unaffected by our age. All authority bows low, every throne steps aside when we lift you in the center. Every other glory dies. Hands go up, our pride comes down. Heaven hears a humble sound. Above every breath, we lift you higher than the words we say, higher than the crowns of men. You alone deserve the praise. Oh, above every breath, we lift you. Above power, above fame, no crown compares to your throne. No name outranks your name. Higher than the crown, higher than the crown, higher than the crown. You reign. Higher than the crown. Every crown comes down when you are lifted. When you are lifted, we lift you higher. Higher than the crown. Yeah. Higher than the crown. You reign. Higher than the crown. You reign. You reign forever. Oh, no rival, no equal, no equal. Above every breath, we lift you higher than all authority, higher than the crowns of men. You reign eternally. So long as hearts still beat, we lift you high. We lift you high at your feet. You were already here in the quiet. Silence sat beside my faith. I didn't know what words to bring. My heart was heavy, undecided, waiting for a sign to speak. But somewhere in the stillness, you interrupted the pause. Not with noise or thunder, but with a presence strong and calm.
I thought heaven was listening,
but heaven was already moving. Before I spoke, you arrived. Before I opened the door, by the time I reached the moment, you had been there before. My tears named you faithful.
my tears named you faith,
My tears named you near.
my tears named you near.
Before I spoke, you arrived, and the silence disappeared. Oh, I walked into the room uncertain, still carrying yesterday. But the air was already altered, like you had passed this way. Every fear I brought with me fell lighter on the ground. I didn't know you walked in first, until peace was all I found. I came with questions in my spirit, but answers filled the space. Before I spoke, you arrived. Before I lifted my voice, my tears had already called you, and heaven made its choice. You walked in ahead of my faith, ahead of my control. Before I spoke, you arrived and made the broken whole. You interrupt the swell, you enter unseen. Oh, you stand inside the moment, oh, before it reaches me. Inside the moment, oh, before it reaches me. Oh, you were there before I knew how to pray, before I found my voice. You were there. The God who enters early is already here now. I'm here, even like this. I came with words half broken, face shaking in my chest. I didn't know how to ask you, so I just brought my mess. My prayer fell apart mid-sentence, tears finished what I couldn't say. I stood there feeling empty, but I stayed anyway. I thought you needed better language, but you were listening to my heart. I didn't pray pretty, I didn't pray strong, but you heard me clearly when everything was wrong. My prayer broke halfway, but you understood the rest. I didn't pray pretty, I just prayed my best. I waited while nothing shifted. Days passed, nights stayed long. Hope felt heavy in my spirit, but leaving felt more wrong. I watched answers bless others while mine stayed out of view. But even in the waiting, I was still with you. The silence didn't mean rejection, it was shaping how I trust. I didn't pray pretty, I didn't pray brave. I only had surrender and the tears I gave. I didn't fix the wording, I didn't dress the pain. I didn't pray pretty, but you came anyway. You heard me, you heard me, you heard me. Even like this, you stayed with me in the quiet. You didn't rush my night, you didn't share my weakness. You called it worship in your sight. You heard me when I whispered, you heard me when I cried. You heard the prayer I couldn't say, you stayed right by my side. I'm still here, I'm still trusting. Even now, you're still God. I didn't pray pretty, but I stayed in your hands. I didn't see the answer, but I still chose to stand. If this is all I bring you, a heart that's not at rest. I didn't pray pretty, but you called it enough. So I won't fear the waiting, and I won't fake the sound. The God who hears the broken prayer is still with me now. You were there before I spoke. I carried prayers I couldn't name, thoughts too heavy for my tongue. But before my lips could form a sound, you had already The earth beneath my waiting feet held secrets older than time. I didn't know my cry had weight until the dust replied. I was still learning how to ask, still trembling in the dark, but heaven answered intention before the words had a start. I was answered before I spoke, before my voice was strong. The ground knew my cry and carried it to God. I was answered before I spoke, in silence I was known. The ground knew my cry, and mercy led me home. I thought mercy waited at the altar, thought grace stayed far away, but it followed every broken step and met me in my escape. I didn't walk alone that night, even when I lost my way. Mercy walked behind my fears and refused to let me fade. I thought the earth was just my burden, but it remembered your hands. The dust still knows its maker, still listens, still understands. I was answered before I spoke, before my voice was strong. The ground knew my cry and carried it to God. I was answered before I spoke, in silence I was known. The ground knew my cry, and mercy led me home. The ground remembers you, the ground remembers you. Every tear, every prayer, every step I took in fear. The ground remembers you, the ground remembers you. From the dust to the throne, my cry was never alone. The ground remembers, the ground remembers you. From the dust to the throne, my cry was never a bill. I didn't say a word, but heaven moved. I didn't shout a sound, but you came through. Spontaneous moment, you heard me, you heard me before I spoke, before I knew how. I was answered before I spoke, before my voice was strong. The ground knew my cry and carried it to God. I didn't walk alone at night, Lord, at night. Mercy followed me home. The ground knew my cry, heaven made it known. So I stand on sacred ground, even here, even now. The earth beneath my feet still knows the sound I never made out loud. Higher, higher than all. Oh, before I take another breath, before my heart can speak again, I lift my eyes beyond the noise to where your throne has always Every breath you placed in me returns to you in praise. If I breathe, I owe you glory. If I lift your name. I don't wait for perfect moments. I don't wait for golden days. Above every breath, we lift you. Higher than the words we say, higher than the crowns of men. You alone deserve the praise. Above every breath, we lift you. Above power, above fame, no crown compares to your throne. No name outranks your name. Whoa, whoa. Kings may rise and kings may fall, crowns may shine and fade away, but you remain the same forever, unaffected by our age. All authority bows low, every throne steps aside when we lift you in the center. Every other glory dies, hands go up, our pride comes down. Heaven hears a humble sound. Higher than the crown, higher than the crown, higher than the crown, you reign.
Higher than the crown,
Every crown comes
higher
down
than the crown,
when you are
higher
lifted,
than the crown.
when you are lifted.